Okay, so Ravens have been making quite the amount of moves this week. A lot of things have been coming out of, just the Ravens camp in terms of moves and players getting released and stuff. It's definitely been an interesting week. A lot of things have happened, and I definitely hope to talk about some of them, obviously, because I've been busy this past week. You do not know how tired I am right now. I have been so busy that it's taken away from a lot of the things I want to discuss. And I hope to discuss them at some point next week when I have more free time. Because especially, since the championship games will definitely have already passed, and then we'll have that whole 2-week period for the whole Super Bowl to come up. So I'll definitely have more time, hopefully then, and I'll discuss this whole situation. I'm still going to talk about Greg Roman. That video is still going to happen eventually. So I'm going to talk about Greg Roman. I'm going to be talking about the offseason and moves the Ravens have to do. But, we'll get to that when we get to that. For this one, I'm going to keep it very short and simple because this is the move they made today. So, the Ravens have hired Rob Ryan to be the linebackers coach. That is a solid move. I think that's a solid hire. The Ryan brothers have always been great defensive minds, and they've always done a solid job in terms of the defense. Rob Ryan himself has worked with some great linebackers and has done a solid job with that. So bringing him in to work with Malik Harrison and Patrick Queen, that will definitely do wonders. He's going to definitely help them in terms of making improvements, and I'm hoping he can get the best out of them. Now, with the Ryan brothers, they are not great head coaches. They're not. But when you put them as a position coach, they can do a really solid job. So I think this is a solid hire by the Ravens. I believe they're still trying to figure out who else they're gonna sign for, cornerback coach. They still have some holes they have to fill up because they lost a bunch of coaches this week. So they're gonna figure that situation out. Unfortunately, there was some coach, we didn't lose that people definitely wanted to lose. But we'll talk about that when we have the ability or have the time to. But it is what it is. But yeah, Rob Ryan, that's a solid hire. That is a solid hire by the Ravens indeed. I hope that the team continues to make solid moves like this. I don't exactly know what the plan is for the offseason in terms of fixing the offense, but we'll have to see. In terms of the defense, there's not much there's nothing to fix there, really. They're fine, You got great news for other situations coming back. Like, for one, Tavon Young's going to be back. That's another thing that I'm just not going to be able to talk about, so I'm just going to put it up here. Tavon Young should be back for next season, and I'm just hoping he can find a way to stay healthy. But, yeah, overall, the Ravens hiring Rob Ryan is definitely a solid move. It's a solid move indeed. He's definitely going to help out that linebacking core. He could probably bring out he's going to do a great job developing Patrick Queen and Malik Harrison. So I think he's going to do a solid job with that. That's definitely a strong hire. They still have some holes to fix, or not to fix in general, but just some holes to plug in terms of a couple other positions on the defensive side. But we'll see who they bring in. In all honesty, the coaching staff, I don't question the coaching staff on the defensive side. They've done their job. Unfortunately, they've done such a great job that they actually pulled some of our coaches to go somewhere else. Whether it was back to college or something else, they're just not here anymore. So you definitely lost a couple position coaches, and you got to replace them. Unfortunately, nobody wants to take our offensive coaches, which really sucks. Can somebody please get our wide receiving coach? Get our receiving coach. Get our passing coordinator. Get everybody off this defense. Not this defense. Just get everybody off the offense. I want the entire coaching staff of the offense to just go. Offensive line, I don't care who. Just get them out of here. The coaching staff of the offense has been terrible. Why won't people pick up our offensive coaches? For God's sake, somebody in college has got to like this, right? Why? Why do they still got to be here? Took all the defensive coaches because they've been doing such a great, they've been doing a great job. Let me not discredit them. They've been doing a great job. And they're just going to leave us with all these offensive coaches to just suffer, knowing that these guys have failed us. Receiving coaches have failed us. Passing coordinator has failed us. Offensive line coach has failed us. We've just been failed everywhere on this offense. I don't have the energy to really go on a rant right now because I'm very tired. I haven't had much rest. I've been doing work this week. And I'm going to continue to do work when I'm done. My voice is drained. I've made like 3 other videos regarding the preview for the conference championship and as well as some other topic to discuss. So my voice is drained. I'm about done. This is more of me just talking about who they picked up and then talking about things I hope to talk about, moving forward. It's one of the rare times you will see me just not be able to have much to say in terms of a topic, just because it's just really straightforward. They hired Rob Ryan. He's had experience coaching the linebacking position. He's coached a lot of great linebackers, and he's going to do wonders in terms of helping Patrick Queen and Malik Harrison improve. That's really all there is to say. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, let's go down to the history of the teams he's been with and stuff. Oh, he's been with New England. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. But, he's going to do a solid job. Other than that, I just got to hope the best for this team and see what happens moving forward. They also have a couple positions they have to fill up, as I've said, and I'm sure they'll fill that up. The thing that just sucks is that nobody wants to take our offensive coaches. Get them out of here, please. Please, our receiving coaches don't do jack. Our receivers are still just bad. They just don't. Oh, man, I want to rant so bad, but I just don't have the energy to rant. It's just something that's unfortunate. But, yeah, the defense is not the problem. Rob Ryan coming back should only help our young linebackers further emerge. And, since Patrick Queen had a tremendous rookie season, I know he's going to come back and be even better. And Malik Harrison, although he didn't really stand out in terms of his rookie season, because it's not like he played as much as Patrick Queen. Patrick Queen's a starter. But I'll say this, Malik Harrison, he made some plays this season. He made some plays that were nice and solid, made some stops, made some tackles. I think with a little bit of assistance from somebody like Rob Ryan, you could see him really make a dramatic improvement. Patrick Queen can only go up from here, but I don't think we're going to see a dramatic improvement from him. I feel like he's definitely going to be better in terms of, tackling, in terms of keeping up with receivers and making smart tackles and just being able to read what the offense is trying to throw at him, because he's definitely going to be in the middle of the field. I just believe he's going to do a better job with that moving forward, because there's going to be a few small things he can improve on. But with Malik Harrison, I think he can take a big jump. And if he can take a big jump, we're going to have a dangerous duo with these two moving forward. So I just see Patrick Queen just improving on the small mistakes he made as a rookie. But for Malik Harrison, I think he can make a dramatic big jump. And with Rob Ryan's help, we could see him, become a much more improved linebacker coming into next season. Other than that, that's really all I got. I'm very tired right now. I got nothing else to say. We'll see what other moves the Ravens make. I'll definitely have to address the Greg Roman situation. I also have to talk about Lamar Jackson and what he needs to improve on in this offseason. And just overall what the team needs to improve on and what moves they should make in the offseason. We'll all discuss that in the coming days. With that being said, that is all I got. I can barely keep my eyes open, and I'm out of here, man. Peace.